welcome back everyone to another new part. This is Nox Destin, your host, and we are back with the First Descendant.
My Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses Archive to detect certain environmental factors.
Okay.
Within zones where Archive can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse, particles, and energy. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where Archive particles are distributed across Ingress. At present, considering the operational zones where Descendants are deployed, approximately 35% of Ingress can be covered. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something of interest at the Vulgus munitions factory. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through Descendants who have been deployed throughout Ingress.
Alright.
However, the Vulgus called Eamon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of relevant information after repairing the Ironheart. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Eamon. Even though he is a Vulgus, he possesses a high level of understanding of the Ancestors' technology. However,
The Vulgus are the
only a Vulgus.
Ancestors.
They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart descendant. I will assist humankind from this moment forward.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
Descendant, a quick word before the briefing.
Yes.
You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that you're prioritizing the guide over the operation report.
I would never.
The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate her under the condition she does not cross a line, but I don't consider her to be one of us. She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself. We should never see it as being at the same level as those of us who have fought together against the enemy and built our trust in each other in the process. Keep that in mind, and you'll be the best teammate anyone could ask for. That being said, this operation was expertly handled. I trust you to keep up the good fight, Descendant.
I trust so too.
As you may be aware, the guide has detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location. The location is inside the Vulgus military factory. Sharon and the Colon Special Forces have been conducting stealth reconnaissance, but time is running out. Once you've completed preparations, join Sharon and look for traces of the Ironheart. We've kept our end of the bargain. Now it's the guide's turn to prove her worth.
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
Okay, that's cool.
It'll be fine for a while. Oh, sorry, I wasn't able to help you at the excavation site.
That's fine.
To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions, my skills, are at full capacity. It takes a huge amount of RK to maintain the Kuiper retroreflective active camouflage. It feels like my prosthesis and I are both slowly reaching our limits. But if the Ironheart is within our reach, I have to give it my all, even if it breaks me. The guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind, wherever it goes.
Yep.
I've compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive data as we continue to follow the traces. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive. The remaining zones will be covered by Colon operatives.
Got it.
The Vulgus munitions factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the Archive of Descendants. including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
Tactical target achieved. Zone with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
I'm not sure why, but I'm sensing Ironheart particles in the wastewater in this zone. Can you confirm?
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and
Well, that was
Vulgus
easy.
electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in mind.
Okay, the beam. Vibration absorption do not need. That is helpful. Und no, that's good. Mention. Sweet.
particle flow. We need to take a closer look inside.
And let's take a look.
The volleys are disrupting the particle flow. Please eliminate them, Descendant. More enemies. I'm detecting signals from multiple Vulgus. This attack is relentless. Where are all their forces coming from?
Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here and was moved somewhere else. I'll keep analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Corell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more Descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, we would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the Descendants and the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate Ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
All right. A strategic outpost. Warning of Descendant in laboratory. Ah, alright, let's go there. You want to do the research on the weapon. Venus developed a device that can shape. Yeah, I would love to shape that stuff.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Yeah, Rusa, the Thundercade needs to make 4 hours. Alright. Yeah, no. No need to accelerate it right now. They are not under levels. Adjustment? Yeah, no.
Would you like to access the laboratory?
+3 ring 8.
Modules will make you stronger.
Okay.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
And I vanish like a demon. Speed demon.
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this zone. keeps moving.
Alright.
If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arche, I can obtain more accurate information. Please help me. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored, I would be able to locate the Iron Hearts wherever they may be in Ingress. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Iron Heart, I assumed my performance would not be this lackluster. In order to achieve my goal, our goal, my performance will need to improve.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgas have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart pulses. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulgus biosignals, I can detect pulses from a wide area. Reactor. But right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
Good, good. But in your weapon? Yeah, that's a scout rifle. New pistol or sniper rifle. Okay. If the weapon would have one more capacity up. Yeah. Ah, no, I already have that. Okay.
Remember the wastewater treatment plant where we found Ironheart particles? The wastewater pipes from there to this facility. We can figure out what these bastards have been up to when we take a look around. Look for Vulgus terminal to access it.
Be careful, Descendant. I've identified multiple Vulgus signals inside the facility. Expect random hostile encounters.
Down you go. Get knocked down. Da-da-da-dee.
We're too late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles.
Da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-da.
Oh, this is... There are Ironheart particles and faint traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes in the Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Nothing in Vulgus could have endured it.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. The guide, one of the experiment chambers is empty. It wasn't survive.
The chances of something having survived this are close to 0%, but I cannot be sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna short out at this rate.
It's zapped. Body. Okay. No. Nope. Oh wait, my current one doesn't require me to have a tactical one. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I have 4, but nothing here has 4. Cycling. Yes. No, no, not really. Level 19. I take that. Okay, recoil is definitely a thing with this one. So level 40 is max level. Da 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 da.
were enhancing the Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units.
Is so?
Wait, this weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked you, Sharon.
I never thought I'd discover it like this. For now, we should focus on searching for traces of the Ironheart. Number 17, upload this information to the Colon database.
Affirmative.
It seems that the loot drops for everyone separately.
I can sense the Ironheart pulses more clearly now. It is puzzling that I cannot directly detect the energy, but I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses.
Wait. Yeah, better. There is a lot of. Oh, important. Gun. The skill power boost ratio. That one's not for me. Eh. Okay, got me close enough.
Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the facility of the Legion of Immortality.
Alright.
I can detect a continuous Ironheart pulse and particles, as well as a small amount of energy from this place. And they seem to be moving. I recommend we investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
You know what? Why not?
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility.
Excuse me?
Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide.
There's
They
something doesn't add
synchronized
up
the
here.
alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them.
Loading.
More time together, ain't it?
Alarms disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Amon were actually here. For now,
Probably not.
we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor. Turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Why is my double jump at times not working? Highly annoying.
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. If your lives won't live on, stand in the vanguard. The Ironheart will initiate the victory search immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are... Alzarok.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone then?
Probably.
So this is why the traces felt displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alzarok. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Let's see if that actually plays down like that. Da-da-da-da. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was a good thing I didn't go alone. Oh, too many for you. Ooh. the force sensor?
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion. What could that be?
Don't ask me, I don't know. Okay, we're back at Albion. I still wanna go through my equips still. So don't force me into a cutscene, please. Force into a cutscene. The fuck?
Corel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! You understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion.
So what? He's so set on his goal. That he ignores the thing that hits him in the ass quite hard.
The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
I don't know if that's such a smart
I have the
thing.
results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ.
Yeah, I will in a bit. Alright. Okay. Nothing for this until like, huh? Dimension Master. Gear power plus 12. Fires plus 6%. Would fit it in. Etching shot. Ion critical. Eh. the reinforcement. Has it already. Ultimate Penny enhancement cells. 3%. Weapon readjustment. Special operations. Rewards. Read all missions in the sterile line. Oh. Yeah, I do not need that anymore.
Were the commander's explanations confusing? Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results, both positive and negative. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking function, we uncovered the Vulgus Restricted Zone and Alzarok. This proves the guide's tracking system exists and is operational. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. So much so, that the Magisters requested an emergency meeting with Alpha.
Oh boy.
In particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corral is something we must understand, no matter the cost. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the Guide's tracking functionality and the various other information sources they offer as official operational elements. The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingress. Use the Guide to track the Ironheart and proceed with the mission to investigate the inversion procedure. Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially begun.
Is it?
However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. Until the official deployment order is given, please go ahead with whatever preparations you need to make. The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts, so this is the perfect opportunity to request anything you need from Anais. Before you go, Descendant, I have a personal request. Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters, Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I haven't heard from him since. I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy due to the recent operation, but I hope you'll do this anyway. Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
Do you think you're the only ones worried about Albion? What the? You're still alive?
Of course I am,
I was
asshole.
just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, killed you? Anyway, looks like he got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow. Now, that's an area that fascinates me. If I knew you'd be seeing that, I would have stuck with the operation instead of dropping out. And
Oh,
I wouldn't
boo-hoo.
have been slapped by Alpha.
Cry me a river,
Anyway.
man.
Why are you here? I'm in a bad enough mood already after Sharon and her minion drop by to give me a piece of their minds? What? Nell wants the report? Ah, so you're her gopher. You really are something. You can take it and buzz off. You probably don't have time to argue with me anyway. Sharon mentioned earlier that the guide isn't in the best shape. All these so-called grown-ups having fun with their imaginary friend. Oh, get lost! You're annoying me!
Yeah, I can totally see him falling to the enemy.
Descendant, something has altered the properties of the Ironheart I was connected to. As soon as we returned to Albion, I leapt between the Archive of different descendants in order to find Ironheart traces. I discovered traces in the desert and forest areas, and at that moment, I felt great pain. In human terms, it felt like my skin was peeling off and my flesh was melting.
Good.
Descendant, I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an inversion process. If Corell and Eamon had enough time after moving the Ironheart, they may have managed to perform it. However, aside from this pain, I was unable to obtain any further information. For the properties of the Ironheart to change, a tremendous amount of energy would have to be released.
Void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching.
Good.
I repeat, void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching.
Descendant, a Colossus has appeared.
I heard.
This Colossus, is it merely coincidence? Can this truly be unrelated to the Ironheart inversion? The
Nope.
ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all variables. They believed all things had a cause and an effect. My thoughts are all muddled. It would be best to focus on the Colossus for now, Descendant. As for the inversion, I will investigate.
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily!
Descendants, the Colossi are discerning ingress through an incomprehensible pattern. Although the expected time of arrival for the Colossus is unknown, the fact that a stunning beauty is drawn here alarms me. Stunning beauty is a Colossus which is insensitive to energy. Even during the apocalypse, only a few of them are recorded to have appeared in Ingress. But now, suddenly one is making its way to Ingress. This is not a situation to be taken lightly.
Wouldn't you imagine
Descendant,
so?
I'll send you to the Void Dimension once you have finished battle preparations. I hope the intercept is successful. I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
Very weak to toxic. I do not have toxic. That's something. Ding. Under cage mounting. Not yet, but soon. Yes. But once more, no. Yeah, I'll keep that. I have some Thunder Cage coming up.
I am analyzing the void power. Descendant, you have been successful.
Well, we have, but
we
yes.
live in uncertain times. But thankfully, the skills of the Descendants remain stable and unchanged. Even if using the word stable in our current situation is embarrassingly ironic. The dimensional wall is currently in the worst state it has ever been. Before now, it was almost unheard of for an energy-insensitive colossus like Stunning Beauty to be able to find its way here. We must find the Ironheart and connect it to the Prime Hands as soon as possible. Closing the dimensional wall is the only way we can achieve true victory over the Colossi.
I suppose everyone thinks the dimensional wall is the only answer.
Are you saying it isn't?
I cannot say whether it is or not. As we do not have an Ironheart, nothing can be proven.
You think too much. We should find a heart and prove it then. I'm pretty sure there's one in Vespers. Traces from another Ironheart have been discovered in a forest in Vespers. I've already spoken with HQ. Let's discuss operation strategies. Come with me.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Sort of, maybe, who knows? Swamp. Vespers resource boxes and addition. Okay. Have a quick talk with Rainer, and then we can call it a day.
What's going on? Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after taking out that Colossus.
Maybe.
Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Ironheart traces in Vespers. I had business to attend to with the Order of Truth, so I was hunting down some Vulgus there. Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming she felt the pulse of an Ironheart in the area, and then simultaneously in multiple areas. According to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Comparing it with the data we have now, there really seems to be a difference. Now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to check every single location she's detected. When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me to take reinforcements. And I chose you.
Thank you.
Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable. But I have no trouble trusting you. So, you in?
Go
I'll
ahead.
take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you didn't actually say it.
Wow,
We'll head to the
rude.
Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glade time to join us.
Encrypted vaults. The Descendant. Resurrection. Here, encrypted vault 2 times. Ooh, here we get the new one then. That's probably cool. Fortress. But yeah, we will leave it at that. So I hope you had some fun with the surprise stream, and that I will see you all in the next ones. Well, tomorrow with Deus Ex Machina, or Damon Ex Machina. Until then, this is Christian Horse. Good evening, good night, good day, depending on when and where you're watching this. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, see ya, and bye.